the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
In fact, since Wednesday, come back and a Ghana for ye. Your common is centered on the just this Wednesday. Na Ghana adishie, in fact, Ekodi Juma Edi Ama Omai in various capacities as ministers of state and other positions. Na in fact, Omako Shia Omo Mkwenshia Wu ya. The late Dr. Omane Boama, the late Dr. Mutala Mohammed, and Afi Dr. Samuel Sapon, Alaji Miniru, any penny for Ahodwa Ekaho, be a soldier form penny for Air Force officers in Yadi. In fact, now after the crash, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Etuanamo Bibribi, say, in fact, Obe Emma and Pennyfoy, a befitting burial ceremony. Na achre say a juma no mo ye edema o man in fact o man ye ni aso ye papa nti na dey ya ka say odo ani kire mu e wo the military for asie ya ye nuano mo muslimi fo mi nu a na o mo kan o mo free mu Dr. Butala Mohammed and afi Malaji Muniru nyina no ya pe o mo krabe kama ya aka Dr. Mane Boama no mo maka ye hwani mu se mo hyehyɛ nyina ebekoto ten no mo nso ye de wo mo akra wo mo ewo asomdwe mu. Now the conversation out there from majority of Ghanaians they say ye beto Ghana ba edifo bebre ba bonten be kansem bebrebe we never ma just o mo kyerɛ sɛ o man yi mu ye wo Yakobon kofo anyame ene o mo di nkomo efa de ebesi bia enti and atorenchem kese say ABC na yanti bibia and people are very skeptical about Prophet Nsem-Pii. Nene Prophet Nsem-Pii says the record street. But why chire nioma mu ye papa. Na dia ba kwa me pick you from this someone na waka na in fact etwetwa so ne say the esi ukwodai. This is not the end. Nyoma hudo bebrebe enam kwan so ayeba. Owie no kan sembi the National Democratic Congress, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then a mobile mutua, according to the prophet, there was someone here on your money. Nina Yebeko Niakuti, prophet, Dr. Isaac Owusu-Bempah.
Mene Archbishop Kasai.
Now, finally, I had a conversation with the Archbishop.
And I'm catching Archbishop say.
And I said to him,
Me fra, ma fra, mi nyaubia.
I said to him that I've made several calls.
Me fra will be for 3 months.
I had been calling somebody to come and see me for
Se
3 months.
Bibi besi aturencha mo
Because
besi.
something is about to
Mami na min kanchiraw na fra umpenifo na yen hwede ye be ne fan stop sadia. 3 good months.
So for 3 months I had invited this person to come and see me.
Weekend me be fie papa.
He will say, "Oh, Papa, I'll come this weekend."
O ma pani asuma me wo abrochire me ba ya me be fie papa sa.
And he kept tossing me about every now and then.
Mo bintna ba bin kase enti adifo na hu. Unnim dia woka. Unyam nnusu nunum ton tene kankan. Opa bowra mpani num na hwe sa wonti biribia. Me catch a bishop say, "Papa, catch up any someone to not playing. I move a free Accra, say a Kotamale, Accra, say a Kokumase, Accra, say a baby. And Tessa, Yantia Nsem-Pii."
So I
Archbishop, I am a witness.
I said to the Archbishop, he will bear me witness on this. I said, "Please say to him not to sit in any aircraft moving from Accra to Tamale, or Accra to Kumasi, or Accra to any destination within."
When you said yes,
do you know what has happened? It's not the last. It's not the end. I will end it here. Let's show due regard, due honor, and respect to men of God, men of God, my fathers,
ministers,
Ghanaians and ministers, ministers in Ghana.
Me suffer penny, me grandfather, me modin, you will be so no being paibo, sans a who bribi. Nipana, my grandfather you know so ne asomasi bi enya mpaebo no sofo ne frasmasi on fa ne call ofra na on fa ena de besi anya si pran aya na mu fi say e kan keke a obetumi twe camera na odidi abu sopatem abronye na odi abu sopatem na nkrofo ayedi osofo ma me fancy wa ha na me bo ye afu hwe muntie me nyame asofo wo krom ha.
Now indeed there are anointed men of God in this nation.
Minim dia me papa Victor Osei aka kire me.
I know what my father Victor Osei has said to me concerning this nation and other things.
Do
you know the things that men of God in this nation see?
Yeah, nyame bi afei me da simpo a bomb spiritual father. Thank you keke. Thank you keke. Na frisa nesai se nya nyame honhom na ahya ne ma muhia mo a obeye adentina mo yesa ade no se muhia de a na mo hwehwe yen kitikiti mo saka wi a aya yen hia hwe afiri obi a ho but tia osofo obi a onyame chusu no a oye ken nyame chusu priest and a prophet a can ho adentra or maybe I want nyame but a nyame ni nyina hye nyankopon e fe universal father na se and or maybe a wo dombi e kubi a onyame yi wo mo a susum omudi oman nanim a honam mu umfa wani hunu e fact it is emjina ka se obi antimi ntra na konya kase so without also bempa anankrofo bi di matem na monson hwe one watena Ghana konya no so without also bempa monson hwe na mo free se meka ne kwa ni fredi kaso de bo babo officer ni nansi bi so wo free se menam ho kwa minua nyame abeme unima meka kire tie na meka se mo nkire osofo enya minku na nyame abeme o asofo akuku da mo mema nyame abe wo mo chen suman first pa no krobia ahenie won bia ahenie bia won konfo krobia won konfo ahenie bia won suman akonya bia won suman krobem ana ahenie won ma oni ne konfo saa su na nyamimu saa su na wate asefo asase so presidential seat bia on spiritual head pagana akonya ne si ha no enya konfo ena onyame de ahye ne nsa but eye sofo ene asofo bi ya papa no masofo bi ya nana no masofo bi ene yen no madinfo bi we free man ye many my grandpapa ene masofo mpanifo wontimi ntra ga na konya so abra wo ne yanhia enye ye ena mo tra so wi a aya mo ntie de ebeka aya mo men na mo ntie de ebeka motumi yasa mo beche sa ni pe ya my grandfather yi eyi osofo bi se wo hu bibi nto one ne nya bibi se bibi nsi ka sa brantie wo tie ya nkoda so tie ase me mpese me bo sa ni panidi today I don't want to mention names. But church, me kotrase. Na mo amunsuro edifo ne asofo.
Take a look at this.
Ena me hweye.
And so I took a look.
Na me hu se wiem na da ho yi.
And I saw the firmament of heaven.
Ena me hu plane.
And I saw a plane.
Ye mu yan se jato plane no.
And I saw that the plane caught fire in the air.
Na Akufo Addo tim.
And at that time the president was in the plane.
MPP mpanifo bi ka ho.
And there were some of the party leaders in the plane with him.
And
the vision left me.
And
I said to the Lord, Lord, what does this mean?
And
And the Lord said to me, go and say to them,
deɛ mamu ahu no ɛbɛsi
what I have revealed to you is about to happen.
na mekyerɛw ade a wobɛyɛ
And I'm going to show you what you will do,
a wo ne ɔmo mpanimfoɔ no nyɛ
so that you and their leaders will do
ɛyɛ
together.
directions
And it is a prophetic direction,
na deɛ ohu yɛ no ansi
so that what you have seen and have showed you will not manifest. It will not come to pass.
m'ani baa me nso a na mefrɛ Nana Kwasi
Now, when I came to my consciousness, I called Nana Kwesi,
ɛna m sɛ Nana
and I told him, Nana,
asɛm aba
there is trouble.
yɛnto anammɔ ntɛm a yɛnte asɛm
And
pa
if we don't act very fast, we will not hear good news.
ɔsɛfoɔ no pɛ sɛ ɔdum ɔman yi ka ne adua
Because the enemy wants to quench the candle light, the flame of the candle.
ɛna m sɛ Nana frɛ Bishop
Of the
Agyema
nation.
prɛmpɛ ma me
And I said to Nana Kwesi, call Bishop Ajiman Prepe for me,
momfrɛ MPP ɔmo headquarters
and then make a call to the party headquarters, NPP party headquarters.
ɛna mebusa Agyema prɛmpɛ Bishop Agyema prɛmpɛ Prophet Agyema prɛmpɛ MPP foɔ no hɔ na ɛyɛ ɔmo party leader ɛna
And I-
ɔmo sɛ Mr. Freddie Blay
And then I asked Bishop Ajiman
meka
Prepe,
si asɛm bi so
who is the party chairman of NPP? And he told me it was Mr. Freddie
ɛna m
Blay.
sɛ Agyema bra
And I told Bishop Ajiman Prepe to come.
tìmí ní Agyema
my house.
prɛmpɛ ne Nana Kwasi
So he came to my house, myself,
Nana hɔ abiam Nana ka ho
Prophet Ajiman Prepe, and
yɛ mmiɛnsa
Reverend Nana Kwesi, the three of us.
Bishop Agyema prɛmpɛ yɛ me witness
So Bishop Ajiman Prepe is my witness.
yɛfrɛ ɛna m sɛ mo deɛ ma mo mma koraa meme ba hɔ
So we placed the call, and I told them, don't bother to drive here. I am driving
nea
there.
me ba hɔ
I am coming there myself.
o deɛ Mr. Freddie Blay ma mo mo mma meme ba hɔ
Mr. Freddie Blade, don't come to me. I am coming to you.
ɛna yɛtu kaa kɔɔ hɔ
So we drove.
yɛkɔɛ na Mr. Freddie Blay te hɔ
So when we
ɛna
got there,
Muslim papa bi so te hɔ
when we got there, there was Mr. Freddie Blade was there, and there was another man who was a Muslim who was there.
ɛna meka m'ani so ade hunu
So
ɛde
when I got
kyerɛ
there, I told
Mr.
them
Freddie Blay
the revelation I had seen.
ma no ansi mpo
Now, even before I ended what I was saying, I
ɛna
was-
Muslim
while I was still
nina
speaking,
ɔne Mr. Freddie Blay ɛte hɔ no ɛteɛ mu
the man who was seated with Mr. Freddie Blay, who is or was a Muslim, he screamed out with a loud
na
voice,
so odiifoɔ
and he said, "Prophet of God,
asɛm a woka anadwo yi a ma so ho daeɛ
what you have just told us, I had a dream about it last night.
nana
I saw it in my dream."
saa Muslim no ɔkaa ne din ɛm sɛ ɔsɔfo Agyema prɛmpɛ bɛkaa ne din sɛ ɛkɔbobɔ mpae na sɔfo korɔbea ka ho sɔfo korɔbea koraa sɛ ɔnim no ayɛ a momfa ne ɔno ne din ma me nti asɛm a Muslim no kaeɛ
Now listen to what the guy said.
Muslim no se ɔno ɔhu adeɛ paa
Now, the man who was the Muslim seated with Mr. Freddie Blaze said that he is gifted and he can see.
na
things.
opposition ɛwɔ MPP aban no mu
Now, at that
Position.
time, he occupied a position either in the party or in government.
na ɔse ɔdiifoɔ sɛ meso daeɛ a ɛsi
And he told me, "Prophet of God, anytime I see something in a dream, it
na
comes to pass.
anadwo adeɛ bɛkye nnɛ nam so saa daeɛ
But
no
last dawn, I had a dream, and that is what
na
I
ɛnu
saw.
mpo na maba sɛ mebɛka kyerɛ Mr. Freddie Blay ne ayɛ ho biribi
And that is what brought me to the party office to come and share the dream I have.
ɛna so ɔbɛka the same thing
The dream I had with the party chairman, Mr. Freddie Blay, and you are here in the same moment sharing the same revelation.
ɛhɔ na Mr. Freddie Blay frɛ mpanimfoɔ bi a ɔmo wɔ party office
So Mr. Freddie Blay invited some of the party officials who were at the party
Mr. Freddie
office
Blay
that
busaa
day.
me sɛ nti odiifoɔ so bɛmpa yɛanyɛ ne dan
And he asked me, "Prophet Osubempa, what shall we do?"
na mekyerɛ ɔmo nea wɔsɛ yɛyɛ
And I told them what they ought to do.
na yɛyɛ
And together,
3 days
we did it together for 3
Continuously.
days continuously.
me ne masɔfoɔ no I believe sɛ intercessors no koraa mede bi ka ho kɔɔ yi
I believe I
3 days.
selected some of the intercessors and some of my pastors, and we spent 3 days
yɛyɛ prayers and directions
making prayer, 3 days making prayers,
MPP
prophetic
foɔ
direction.
mpanimfoɔ no bebree bae bebree
Lots
mpanimfoɔ
of the
paa
leaders,
paa
lots of the leaders in MPP
akuku dam
were there while we were praying.
You read direction and radical catch me say, what ye Bible.
Now, when we finished the direction which God gave me, the Lord said to me, He has heard our prayer.
2 weeks, Papa, 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks,
Nana Akufo-Addo took US.
The president, Nana Akufo-Addo, was traveling.
I believe, sir, about Joy Online. Papa,
now I believe that this story was reported on Joy Online.
About social media, so those days.
It went viral on social media in those days.
Nana Akufo-Addo plane no taking off on a jato.
Now, when the plane wherein the president sat took off, one of the engines caught fire.
God being so good, and a pilot.
God being so good, the altitude it had reached was not so high, so the pilot came down and landed.
So what the plane may just was.
Now, before
that
before that day, the Lord had already given me a revelation that the president was traveling by air and the aircraft caught fire. And so imagine God did not reveal it, and even if after God had revealed it, we did not pray about it and we did not deal with it. Just imagine what would have happened. You see, I didn't make noise about this. Some of you will be hearing this for the very first time, perhaps. Because we don't do these things to boast about them. So God used the prophet and the servant of God to save the life of the president of Ghana at that time. And so there is this point I want to make. I want to say this. Men of God and prophets in Ghana. If Ghanaians will listen to what I'm about to say, let's leave the prophets and the men of God alone, so that whatever they will see, which is destructive, they will have the liberty to speak about it, talk about it, and then the hearers will do something about it, so that God will deliver the nation from destruction. Now, if you have a revelation and you want to talk about it, you'll entertain some amount of fear.
Because
many people in the nation do not respect prophets, because they are labeled prophets as evil. They call prophets names like fake prophets. Now, I cannot stand here and say to you that every prophet is of God. Now, so long as God has not given me the power of judgment to judge others, I cannot judge anyone. So, though it is true that there are some which are not genuine, some which are fake, let's also concede on the fact that there are some which are genuine and authentic. Not all of us are fake. There are many men of God that are genuine. Even the officer on your now, even that person you believe to fake, who made you a judge over him? Who are you to judge someone of another man's house? So the fact that a handful of them are not genuine, should we condemn all? Should we throw the baby out with the bathwater? Standing strong and upright as men of valor. Men of valor. But because there are some people in this nation who have no regard, no honor and respect for men of God, we have despised the good gifts God has given us and we make no good use
Obi
of
timi
it.
twi camera si na nim no di nyame nipa kakraka pa sunsumu a wakwadene na ye di natem.
So
Na nkrofo ani agye. Ni aboje sukonoma na odi okatachie sen atem.
Now, somebody can just draw the camera
Poje ne so.
and before him and would ridicule or insult, cast aspersions, deride all manner of adjectives. They will use all manner of words against men of God who are empowered and anointed by God.
Omu feria de muwa de. Ofiri se wa ben ne ho. Ofiri se wa ben ne ho popotwa bi. To kasetia osofopon. A onyame de oman ahye ne nsa. E wo sunsun.
Now the reason they have that effrontery to speak against the men and women of God anointed by God is that perhaps they believe that they have empowered themselves. They have some minute every nation that rebels against every nation that speaks against the prophets of God designated for that nation eventually heads toward a ditch. Curses come upon the nation.
Say the great dragon or Chiasiano or Fana Kodiano de Baomanumua. And I'm saying ya sopa near Yamia, you know. So Onina or mine and him. None was running to me and come on, mine. Ya dinner tama, I'm an a buff one who deal with Janechi at the Nesegunechi. Ubo who said, Soon fee to me chief manum, no man is your pini. Yaviani said, dear soft watem. Send na omu wo yi edifo no nti omu ehunu enti omu wo yi nti faso be na wo omu so enti thanksgiving omu ko ye nyina echi enti say na esi na mu edifo mu asofo na mu sopa omu di omatem na maya me nyame buofo ofiri so obronsam wode na kodi aba nyame obebam bia na ommampi kose bra o made anidie ebem asofo. Now,
because we have no regard for men of God, we insult them, we ridicule them, we cast aspersions at them, we do all manner of stuff against them. Anytime there is a call for duty, anytime the devil and his cohorts arise and they want to launch an attack upon the nation, because we have insulted them and brought their honor to nothing, the angels of God that are supposed to rise and fight, they put their hands behind them. And so the devil comes, he has a free flight in the nation and does all manner of things he wants to do in the nation and brings sorrow upon the nation. And after